Do you know about how many snakes in the world and which ones are extremely poisonous? Today, I will list the most venomous snakes in the world. Please. Rattlesnakes, or a group of venomous snakes of the genera Crotalus and Cistrurus, of the subfamily Crotallinae, cave snakes, whose tails can be vibrates and chirps when hunting and warns when there is danger. There are 32 species of rattlesnakes, with most rattlesnakes are very venomous. Their venom can quickly paralyze the nervous system of prey, such as mice, birds, and some other small animals, and then cause the victim's heart to stop beating just a few minutes after being bitten. According to statistics in the U.S., each year there are about 7,000 to 8,000 victims of rattlesnake bites, with about 10 deaths. Most cases of rattlesnake bites are caused by stepping on or walking near them. When bitten by a rattlesnake, the poison from their fangs will seep into the wound, into the bloodstream, disrupting blood vessel walls and causing very dangerous internal bleeding. After being bitten, the wound becomes swollen and painful. Along with that, the victim will feel anxiety, nausea, and gradually weaken, heart failure, and die 6 to 48 hours later. If treated with serum in the first 2 hours, the victim will have a chance to recover quickly. Children, when bitten by snakes, often have more dangerous symptoms than adults. Rattlesnakes hunt both during the day and at night by attracting prey with their vibrating tails. They often lie waiting for prey or hunt in the burrow. The prey will be quickly killed by the venom. If the bitten prey moves before it dies, the rattlesnake may follow its scent. Rattlesnake eats birds and rodents, so they play an important ecological role in restriction. Rodent populations destroy crops and stabilize ecosystems. These snakes have a poor sense of smell, but they have the ability to sense substances in the air. They will stick out their tongues to collect odor molecules and then use the sensory organs in the mouth for confirmation. A researcher named Carl Patterson Schmidt died from a boomslang bite in 1957. He mistook this snake for other non-venomous grass snakes. When not using fangs, this snake has the ability to fold them back into the mouth. After laying eggs, the female will deposit her eggs in hollow trees or rotting logs close to the ground. The eggs take about 3 months to incubate and fully hatch. Despite living in warm climates, boomslang snakes will seek out bird nests to hibernate during the cold months. When in hibernation, they may not eat for long periods of time. These snakes have a poor sense of smell, but they have the ability to sense substances in the air. They will stick out their tongues to collect odor molecules and then use the sensory organs in the mouth for confirmation. A researcher named Carl Patterson Schmidt died from a boomslang bite in 1957. He mistook this snake for other non-venomous grass snakes. When not using fangs, this snake has the ability to fold them back into the mouth. After laying eggs, the female will deposit her eggs in hollow trees or rotting logs close to the ground. The eggs take about 3 months to incubate and fully hatch. Despite living in warm climates, boomslang snakes will seek out bird nests to hibernate during the cold months. When in hibernation, they may not eat for long periods of time. Boomslang possesses the strongest venom of the following group of fangs. The venom, when injected into the victim's body, can attack the circulatory system and prevent the blood's ability to clot. The victim may bleed outside and inside the body until death. Because of its very slow effect on humans, the venom is used as an ability to attack smaller animals rather than as a defense against larger ones. Besides, when threatened by predators, they can widen their necks and open their mouths to make themselves more intimidating. In addition, they also secrete a foul-smelling substance to repel predators. Australian taipan snakes are easy to recognize thanks to their dark or light brown body. The brown and gray colors run along the back, belly, and sides. Diagonally, rows of dark scales create a V-shaped line along the body. Their heads and necks are quite round. You will notice that this part of the body is darker than the rest. The Australian taipan snakes are 5.9 feet long, with some reaching over 8 feet long. Over the seasons, their skin color changes darker in cold weather, lighter in warm weather. The change in skin color is for the purpose of thermoregulation. The only place you can regularly find taipan snakes is in Australia, as they are endemic to this country. They prefer to live in semi-arid habitats, ranging from Queensland to South Australia. At one time, taipan snakes were found in northwestern Victoria and New South Wales, but they have not been seen in this area since the late 1800s. The Australian taipan, also known as the inland taipan, has a name. The scientific name is Oxyuranus microlepidotus. The name is based on two Greek and Latin words. Oxyuranus is a combination of oxys, sharp, needle-like, and urano, heavenly dome, in Greek. Meanwhile, microlepidotus means small scale in Latin. This snake belongs to the family Elapida and belongs to the class Reptilia. The average clutch size of the taipan snake is between 12 and 24 eggs, which take about 2 months to hatch into a baby snake. The number of eggs completely depends on the snake's diet. In captivity, these snakes usually live up to 10, 15 years. The typical diet of taipan snakes includes mammals, such as long-haired rats, house mice, and other rodents. Instead of using just one blow to kill prey, this snake will attack multiple times while squeezing prey. The black mamba, scientific name Dendroaspis polylepis, is a species of snake in the cobra family, commonly found in eastern and southern Africa. For the people of Africa, the black mamba snake is a terrifying obsession because a series of people die from its bites every year. People here call the bite of a mamba the kiss of death because their terrible venom can make an adult's heart stop beating for only about 30 minutes. For comparison, the venom of the black mamba is 3 times that of the African cobra, Cape cobra, 5 times that of the king cobra, and 40 times that of the Gaboon viper. That means just one bite from a black mamba snake will have enough venom to kill 80 people at once, equivalent to 20 African elephants. Along with the world's fastest crawling speeds of 4.32 to 5.4 m per second, 1620 kilometers per h, 10-12 miles per hour, the black mamba is virtually the king of the grasslands and hills of Africa, named black mamba, but their skin color is actually olive, gray, blue. The black color here refers to the black pigment in the mouth of this snake. Combined with the square rectangular head, the black mamba snake is also known as the mobile coffin. Black mamba snakes can lay all year round, but most often in early spring. During mating season, males of the black mamba will compete with each other for the chance to mate. 2 males will twist together and try to overpower the opponent by raising their heads as high as possible and then burying the opponent's head in the ground. This unique showdown between 2 actual male snakes is often mistaken for the mating dance of a male and female snake pair. Only the victor will have a chance to mate. The loser will have to accept defeat and withdraw elsewhere. The Belcher sea snake is a species of snake in the cobra family, first introduced by John Edward Gray in 1849. It is a timid snake that only bites humans when threatened. Only a quarter of these snake bites are poisonous. Because of this and their gentle nature, they are not considered a danger. Basic information about the Belcher sea snake: size from 0.5 to 1 meter color. They are chrome yellow with dark green cavities. The head is short with bands of the same color. Small mouth suitable for aquatic life. The scales are different from most other snakes. Their scales overlap. Each dorsal scale has a mound in the middle. The body gets smaller in the back. There is much research and information on the toxicity of a poison called LD50 in the venom of this snake. In a book called Snakes in Question, the Smithsonian Book published in 1996, Ernst and Zug said that this is the most venomous snake in the world. However, Associate Professor Brian Grieg Fry, a well-known venom expert, spoke out against this. He suggested that there were mistakes in the way the venom of the Belcher sea snake was calculated in the above book. Studies in mice and human heart cells in culture have shown that the inland taipan's venom is unique among all land or sea snakes. The most venomous sea snake in the world is the Dubois sea snake. This sea snake species mainly lives in areas Indian Ocean, the waters of the Philippines, New Guinea, Gulf of Thailand, Northern Territory, Australia, Queensland, Solomon Islands. In particular, they are found most often at Ashmore Reef in the Timor Sea, off the coast of northwestern Australia, New Caledonia. While in the water, belchers will swim using their tails. This allows them to move at a fairly fast speed. Like other sea snakes, the belcher sea fritter will occasionally come to the surface to breathe. It can hold its breath for up to 8 hours while hunting for food underwater. The main food source of the belcher sea snake is small fish, fish eggs, and shellfish. The belcher sea snake is a venomous snake. It is an elapid sea snake endemic to tropical and subtropical regions of the world. It is a very timid snake. It will not bite unless someone provokes them to feel threatened. Most of those bitten by snakes are fishermen. Only 25% of those bitten by a belcher sea snake are poisoned. This is because these snakes rarely use their venom. Although this snake is quite venomous, it is not really considered a major threat to humans due to its gentle nature, also known as the fuzzy band snake. Often confused with hook-nosed sea snakes, length 0.5 meter to 1 meter. The whole body is chrome yellow. Dark green cavities appear over the entire length of the body. Short head and small mouth. When the snake is removed from the water, the body is pale yellow. The belcher sea snake mainly lives near tropical coral reefs. Sharks are enemies of belcher sea snakes, especially blacktip reef shark and gray reef sharks.